Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. On this opportunity, from Group 11, would like to present about physics in classical physics. Before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Eva Ramadhan Hasana, with NPM 46. And my friend,
My name is Wartika with NPM 45.
okay, before that, let me will be present by Clary.
Okay, introduction. Physics from the 17th to the 19th century believed that the universe was in an orderly and periodic stable manner, as described in the laws of classical physics development by Newton and Maxwell. However, in the late 19th century, various experimental results showed the existence of phenomena that could not be explained by classical theory, such as black body radiation, the photoelectric effect, and the Michelson-Morley experiment. These discrepancies marked a crisis in classical physics and led to the birth of new theory, namely relativity and quantum mechanics, which changed the way humans view space, time, and the reality of the universe. Classical physics, such as Newton and Maxwell introduced the deterministic principle, which is the view that all events in nature proceed according to predictable laws. Newton taught his philosophy, Natural Principia Mathematica, the fifth law of motion that explains everything for everyday object to planetary motion. Maxwell later formulated the electromagnetic theory that unified the phenomena of electric and magnetism. However, experiment advanced in the late 19th century showed the limitation of the classical paradigm. Black body radiation did not conform to the Huygens law and was only explained by Max Planck. The idea of energy quantization. The photoelectric effect was also incompatible with classical wave theory and was explained by Einstein. Through the concept of photons. The Michelson-Morley experiment that failed to detect there saw the foundation of absolute space and time. Thank you.
Okay, the next material will be explained about me. Literature review. From this thesis come the theory of relativity by Einstein and quantum mechanics by Planck, Bohr, Schrödinger, and others. There's two theory introduced a new paradigm, which not only complemented but replaced the old way of understanding the reality of the universe. Okay, next slide. For the centuries, physics stood through the main formula, understanding nature, which determines principle. Natural was thought to be completely calculable and predictable. However, new phenomena that could not be explained by classic theory began to emerge. Black body radiation saw discrepancies with the prediction of classical theory and led Planck to propose the quantities of energy. Of light not affect the energy of the electron releases, but their frequency, which become the basis for the concept of photon. Okay, Michelson-Morley experiment provide that there is no ether as a medium of light, which means that space and time can no longer be considered a solid. Describe the way for Einstein to develop the theory Relativity states that the laws of physics apply equally in all inertial frames and the speed of light is always constant. Consequently, time and space become relativity depending on speed and gravity. Meanwhile, quantum mechanics, born from Planck, Bohr, and Heisenberg, states that at the atomic levels, events are probabilistic, not deterministic. A particle could begin to plates at once before being measured. Sometimes that made no sense in the framework of classical physics. The old paradigm was replaced by a new, more complex and challenging understanding. Okay, next slide. Okay, conclusion. With the material, we can conclusion. Classical physics believe that the universe works in a defined and ordered fashion. However, as experiment progress, various phenomena emerged that could not be explained by the old theory. This led to the birth of the theory of relativity and quantum mechanics, which changed the way we view space, time, and matter. In conclusion, space is constantly evolving, and each theory has limitations and can be replaced by theories that are better able to explain relativity. That's all the material we can deliver. Hopefully, it can be useful for all of us. And I apologize there are any wrong words and action. We apologize. The end. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi